Hi guys, it's Becky
and Cami.
and welcome to the second episode of our podcast,
Copyrighted. So here on Copyrighted, we do have a specific theme for each episode, but we will go on to other things. But we do start each episode with the title of that said episode. So without further ado, today's episode is It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas.
A little bit like the song. But it is getting quite cold where we live and like getting in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, so Christmas is like my absolute favorite holiday.
Yeah, we both really love Christmas.
I'm like a huge holiday fanatic. So we wanted to talk about holiday traditions. So we don't get off school till like the 15th.
15th, like late December.
Like mid-December. But usually when our families have put up the Christmas decorations like the first week of December, so like everyone at my house gets really into the Christmas spirit. Like my mom always like picks out a theme and she has like all her little decorations set up. What about you?
Yeah, so my mum is like not. I mean, my granddad is quite a traditional person. He's like a meat and two veg kind of dinner person. But basically, like, so he didn't really do very many Christmas presents. Not Christmas presents. Christmas decorations. So my mum never really like. She always leaves it to the last minute. But my dad and I have always been like, we have to do Christmas decorations as soon as possible. So they compromised. Or doing it like the first weekend of Christmas. So they always wait for us to come home. Or for me to come home. My brother lives at home. They always wait for me to come home to decorate the tree, so they put everything else up until I get home to the tree.
My parents don't even let me decorate the tree because my mom's like really precise about it, 'cause she has like her theme and she's like, no, you guys are gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
So she's like, back away from the tree.
It's my tree.
This is my tree now. But like each year, what else do I do? Each year I'll have like eggnog and I'll bake sugar cookies.
I've never actually had eggnog.
What the actual? Okay, she's literally crazy. She's never had ice cream cake either. Now she's telling me.
Once. It was your birthday.
Yeah, that was the first time you had ice cream cake, and it was really sad, guys. I'm like, what is
It's just
wrong?
not the done thing where I'm from.
Well, you're weird.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me you never had eggnog.
No, I never had eggnog.
Anyway, as I was saying, I get like.
me, Cammy, honestly.
Honestly, so that's what I was saying. I always get eggnog and I'll make sugar cookies, but about 2 years ago when I was making sugar cookies for Christmas and I burnt my hand because I put the tray in the wrong way and I went to fix it without oven gloves on, like an idiot, and I burnt my hand, and like for a year I was actually like afraid to handle or like put anything in the oven.
Yeah, she has like a scar across her hand. It was really funny. Well, it wasn't that funny. But it's like it's quite a funny story.
I remember like I was telling you the story in science, and then I burned my hand on a Bunsen burner.
Yeah, a couple of years ago you told me when we used to do science and stuff like that.
Yeah. Ugh, you know who was lit? This is getting really off topic. Mr. Burke, okay?
Oh
Mr. Burke was our
goodness.
science teacher, and he was the best because he used to let us make like bread and ice cream and like write in any color.
We made bread in class and ice cream in class.
That was so fun.
Cool.
Oh, we were making the bread, and then the power went out, so we're like, oh, okay, guess we'll make bread in the dark.
Yeah, we like had torches on our phones, and it was so funny.
Oh.
It was great. The bread tasted rank though. Because,
Oh my god,
like,
it was so terrible.
We didn't put any like it was proper bread. It was like water,
bread.
Yeast, stuff like that.
But we didn't put any
But we
like
didn't have
seasonings.
any like seasoning. We didn't have like pepper. Or
We didn't even have
flavouring.
salt.
Yeah, just like plain bread, just like yeast, water, and flour.
It was
It
fun.
was fun though.
Yeah.
Do you have any other family traditions like Christmas and stuff like that?
Me and my brother and sister, we always like wake up like super early and we'll go downstairs and we'll like unpack our stockings and see what we got, and then we'll like continuously try to wake my parents up, and they'll be like, just wait till 8, and then we'll like go in at 8 and be like, guys, it's 8 o'clock, and they'll be like, no. So yeah, that's always fun.
I mean, we've sometimes done this thing where like each person can pick out like a gift, and it can't be the biggest one or anything like that. And if it's like a big main one that like involves another thing, for example, if it's like a picture, but you have a picture frame for it or something like that, you won't be able to open that. We basically open like a one-off gift sometimes on Christmas Eve. We always do that. It's become a thing. And we also watched the Polar Express on Christmas Eve. From like things since my brother and I were young. It was a lot of fun.
I don't know. We don't really have any Christmas movies, but sometimes we watch The Polar Express as well. But like that's
like a go-to.
Yeah. As a kid, I never liked that film. I don't know why, but I like it now.
I do actually. I really like it. I've kind of gotten off it now because we just watched it every year. I've probably watched it.
We still like sometimes we'll watch
lot.
like
I've
The
watched it
Grinch a lot. We watch that.
The
But-
Grinch was really good. Did you see that recent one? The recent one. that
I
came
like the
out?
recent one, but it takes a lot of the character off, like the actual, kind of like grouchy Christmas. And anyways, yeah, but we'll like take turns. We'll each open like one present, and we'll go around. So that's fun.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, so that new Grinch film, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch in it. Have
Yeah.
you seen that?
Yeah,
Actually, we saw it
we
together.
saw
didn't
that together. Oh, Becky. Like
Where'd
I
you-
liked it was good.
It was really, really cringe, but it was really cute.
Yeah, but like it took all the actual
Mhm.
character off and just kind of made him like
He's gonna
kind of
go
a
on a rant.
sassy.
He's gonna go on a rant. Keep going.
It just kind of made the character more into like the sassy gay friend instead of like an actual like like the original Grinch who was like there like
It was
he
really
hated
cute.
Christmas, but it was
It
cute.
was really cute.
And I like how they like reinvented
They
the whole
also had,
Cindy Lou family like with the single mom instead of like her and the dad, and
Yeah.
that was cool.
They also had like Tyler the Creator do a lot of the music. I was
Mhm.
like, yes, mate, always.
We stand
Yeah. Favorite Christmas songs?
Christmas song.
Oh, sorry.
Obviously Last Christmas.
Yeah,
That's like our song.
That's our song. We listened to it so many times. We were listening to it, and then we realized that George Michael died on Christmas, like
Which is
2-3 years
ironic.
ago.
So it was literally
Yeah,
his last Christmas.
It was a lot of
Still
fun.
traumatized. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Oh my gosh, you know what I love?
For Christmas Eve.
Have you listened to that All I Want for Christmas Is You and the Black Parade mashup? Because that's like the best. Yeah, that's my favorite Christmas song. It's
Great.
it's a mashup of All I Want for Christmas Is You and the Black Parade. So it's really good. And it's weird, but it's good.
I also like that what's it called? Oh, I had a brain fart. I can't think what it's called.
This is that song.
No, it's by Band-Aid. Oh,
I don't know.
it's one that goes at Christmas time. That one.
Oh,
I can't sing,
at
sorry, guys.
Christmas time we are in love.
No. Do they know it's Christmas? Do they know it's Christmas time?
I don't know
What
that
one.
song.
Feel
Oh.
the world.
Oh yeah, I do know that song.
Yeah, I can't sing, so guys, I've got a really bad cold A and B. My singing voice is terrible.
I'm
in
sure,
German,
yeah, I
but
got a
it's
cold as well.
fine. Yeah, I really like that song. I did it in choir like when I was younger. I was about 6 or 7. I did it in a choir thing.
You love that. What's your favorite Christmas film?
I like Nativity.
Oh my
But
god,
not
Nativity.
like the traditional one, but there's a film with Martin Freeman. Can you tell that we really like Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman?
Yeah,
we
we
talked about Sherlock in the last
really
episode
do.
for that.
That's like we watch that
that's a great
film
We watch that
every
year.
year.
Like,
We watch it like every year. We watch it like in August. Like
yeah,
even
we watched it in August together, and like I actually haven't watched it when it's appropriate to watch it. In,
Yeah,
like,
oh my-
December.
oh my-
literally,
I have not watched
last
it
time
yet
I
this
watched
year.
it was like October.
I mean, not this year, this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, also
We'll
both our
see.
parents get
I'll
like
actually watch
super
it in,
annoyed because they're like, "Are you guys actually watching that again?"
Like,
And when
we can pretty much like.
I
reel
could
off
sing the
whole
soundtrack. I could act in that film. Like I know live. Shy.
thing.
Like honestly, whenever we watch it, then we'll go on like this rant of just like listening to music the entire day as well.
Yeah. Which is your favorite? I like Sparkle and Shine. I also like
Sparkle and Shine. I like Good News.
One
night, one moment, and everything changes.
One moment.
I like
one
Good
night,
News.
one
Good
moment.
News.
Good News is good. Good News.
Um,
That was a good one.
Brightest Star I like, but I don't like it as much as the other. I just like the bit that's like, wanna share us as a pizza, extra spicy.
Extra spicy.
I love that bit. Oh, Nativity.
It's a great film. Any others?
We said
I
the
really
Grinch.
like the original like Jim Carrey Grinch.
Grinch,
That
yeah.
That's like a solid winner.
Solid 10 out of 10.
Kind of a creepy Grinch, but it's fine.
But like, really embodies Grinch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, as we were saying, we did watch The Grinch recently. What else did we watch recently? Bohemian Rhapsody. That was so
Oh my
good.
god, I
We
love
saw
that.
that twice. No, I
Mhm.
saw it once with you, and then I saw it another time with a couple of other friends.
Wow. Guys, she has other friends now.
Well,
They grow up so fast. We saw Fantastic Beast Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh yeah, that ruined my mental
my
state.
God. Oh,
Literally,
what?
okay, this is a bit of a spoiler thing, but like,
Oh, I know who Credence.
Credence, that's
I
it.
know, I was
No,
like, wait for it.
it makes me seem like I'm not a fan. I'm actually a massive fan. But they literally are like, oh, you know what? We're gonna make him a Dumbledore. Everybody's brains go, oh my goodness gracious, this is amazing. Then J.K. Rowling's like, ha, lol, jokes. I'm never gonna say lol again. I'm so sorry.
I think
Like,
you mean the other
ha,
way. So there's
jokes. Now he's gonna be a dang, like, what was it again? Like a Potter or something. We decided that everyone's just gonna adopt him. He's gonna be like
Literally.
a Potter, a Granger, a Scamander.
Lestrange, like
Lestrange.
everyone, like can really walk into anyone's house and like, oh yeah, hey Credence,
Yeah.
what's up?
It, like, no shade against J.K. Rowling, but like that was a bit much. It just
That was
ruined
like
my brain.
he's a Lestrange. Well,
He's a
yeah,
Lestrange joke. No,
LOL. He's a Dumbledore.
He's a Dumbledore joke. He's a Lestrange.
No, it was
joke.
the other
he's
way.
A Potter. No. It was Dumbledore. No,
No, it was Lestrange
it was
and
Lestrange and
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. I think. We haven't seen it in a couple of weeks. It's like
So
joke.
it's like
He's a
November.
Lestrange joke. He's a Dumbledore joke. He's a Potter. He's a
Jokes.
Granger. He's a Weasley.
Joke. He's
He's
everything.
a Scamander. Jokes. He's a. I don't know. He's a Sherlock Holmes dude. I don't know. It was a bit of a mess, but it was a great.
It
film.
was
I
a
really
great
liked it.
mess.
It was a great mess. Yeah.
LOL.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, that was amazing.
That was so
I was
good.
really like. I just didn't want them to mess it up, but
They didn't.
Brian May and Roger Taylor were also like the executive music producers, so they like picked what was in the film and stuff like that, which I think was really, really good.
Mhm.
Because then they could have like an actual better representation of like Freddie Mercury's life and the band, because they had two band members like overseeing the whole thing. But I think it was really well done. And Rami Malek was recently
We stan Rami
Rami
Malek.
Malek.
A queen.
Like a queen.
Oh,
queen?
I see what you did there. Oh, yeah.
No, but basically,
Yeah.
No, he was recently nominated for a Golden Globe for his performance, and the film was nominated for a Golden Globe, and I was like, yes.
You know what I'm excited for?
What?
They're making an Elton John movie, and like comes out like 2019
Oh, yeah.
called Rocket Man, and I really want to
did
go
you
see
see
that.
the Coldplay one?
No.
Head for Dreams. So
Nope.
basically, it's a film about Coldplay. Duh.
A documentary or a
It's
film?
a documentary.
Okay.
And I think it might be their manager or something like that. But literally, it's been like recording them. Like that sounds a bit creepy, but like in practice and stuff like that. For the last like 20 years since they started, before they even became famous. So it's like a mashup of all of that and modern stuff, and it's so
Ooh.
good. It was amazing. It's on Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cool. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Oh, what was
I
another
don't
film
know.
we should watch?
I feel
I
like
was
we've
gonna
watched a
mention
lot
it.
of
I forgot what I was
films.
gonna say. Oh, the new Avengers.
Oh my
Oh,
god! Alright,
That time,
so like
I actually haven't seen
it
the
came out
trailer because
yesterday,
I'm really, really scared to
and
see it.
the year like one of the history teachers like stopped and let his class watch it in the middle of the test. The French teacher let a bunch of students watch it during like a study period, and me and my friends we like rushed to the bathroom
Without me,
during break to watch it.
I was rejected. from
Yeah,
the
no,
group.
you've been rejected.
I've been replaced. No, but oh my god, that's such a great. I
It
would literally
killed
like. I feel
me.
like I honestly was like. I feel like it's gonna be like end something or last something. It's called Endgame,
Endgame.
and I was like, yes, mate.
Oh my god, that
I
scene where
haven't-
like Scotland
but I
shows up, he's like, "Hey guys,
I haven't seen the
it's
trailer.
me."
But I
I'm
haven't seen the
sorry.
trailer. I don't know whether I want to because I feel like it's gonna ruin my mental state.
It will, but there's like this hilarious scene where
But I don't
Scott Lang
know.
shows up and he's like
Yes,
buzzing about
mate.
the intercom and he's like, "Hey guys, it's me. Could you let me in?" And it's really funny and I really want to see it, but it's gonna ruin my emotions.
I'm ready for it. Like high key, I'm so
I'm
ready
not
to see it
ready
again.
for it. Like
But
my emotional state isn't ready.
yeah, it was such a like the first one just basically
Killed me.
that end bit. It's like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. That was
Mr.
like,
Stark,
no.
I don't want to die. Me.
I don't want to go.
Me crying in the middle of a.
Me crying in the cinema, just like nope. There's actually some person. I'm pretty sure they died. They had a heart attack during the film.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That was really sad. I was like, oh no.
You know they're making a Mr. Rogers film, like you know, like the TV show Mr. Rogers. They're making it like
No.
a film about that, and the actor is like a famous one.
It's a famous one.
It's a famous
But
one.
I don't know what his name is.
I feel like it's Tom Hanks. That's
Oh,
his name.
how did you forget Tom Hanks' name?
I don't know, but like apparently, I just remember I only learned about this because it was like on the news that like some guy they were taking a break from filming and one of like this like sound effect people, he's like really famous sound effect when like he did like sound effects for like Avengers and stuff, he died because he was like smoking a cigarette and then, like he saw like a heart attack and like fell from a balcony and
Oh
died.
my gosh.
Yeah, it was like tragic.
I was just going to say traumatic. I was like, you were there?
Yeah, it was traumatic. I was there.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
Don't smoke, kids.
Don't smoke.
Don't follow that example.
Don't fall off balconies. Don't follow that example. Get it? 'Cause that was really disrespectful.
That was a terrible joke. That was very disrespectful. You should be ashamed.
Yeah. But like apparently, Mr. Rogers used to be bullied as a kid for being fat.
I don't even know what you're on about. That's the thing.
Mr. Rogers, like the TV show, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
No.
What the fuck?
No, don't swear. I told you in the last
We have this,
episode. Don't
but how have you
swear.
never watched that?
It's just not the thing. I didn't grow up like.
Yeah, but it's
into
like
these things.
I didn't grow up, but I know about it.
You didn't grow up.
I didn't grow up.
I'm still a child at heart.
But it's like a huge. Okay, I know what we're watching after this.
Mr. Rogers. No, do you have any other, like, I mean, what are your favourite films? I mean, I know, but for the people.
For the people.
For the peeps on the other end.
I don't know about
For
films,
the
but I'll tell you
7 people
about...
who watched the podcast last time. Thanks,
yes.
guys.
Thanks, guys. We love our 7 viewers.
No subscribers and 7 viewers. Honestly, I do appreciate you guys even clicking on the video.
Favorite films. What films have I watched that I really like? I don't know. That's a good question. Like, there's ones, but I just can't think of any.
Yeah, like on the spot. Like,
what's it called?
can't think.
No, I don't know. I can tell you about my favorite TV shows.
Go ahead.
Okay, so a couple months ago, I started watching DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Or DC or Marvel. This is very
I
controversial.
like both because like
DC,
it depends on what aspect you're looking at.
We have a friend called Eloise, and we were asking her, and she prefers DC. They have better. What her argument is that they have better character development, but Marvel has better like films generally. But like, I mean, they both have really iconic characters. But like, if you're gonna say like to like a 6-year-old kid,
like Marvel films are more.
Then they're gonna see like Batman. Or
because like
Superman, or maybe Spider-Man, but like you know what I mean.
Like Marvel is more just like very more kid friendly, while DC's very kind of like grisly with their films. But like looking at some of their comic book stuff and like their TV shows, I do really like it. Like so, anyways, that's why I'm saying this TV show, I live for it. Really good representation. Like it has like characters of like color and different religion and queer characters, and it's also really funny. And I live for it, Becky. I thrive off it. It waters my crops and clears my skin.
You're right over there.
But like, DC also had some really good films. Like Wonder Woman was amazing.
Wonder Woman, I wasn't actually a big fan.
You're not a big fan of anything.
I am.
So,
I'm just very, very picky.
Like they're like a lot of their
Nitpicking
films
for me.
are like very grisly, like like the Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
But things like Wonder
But like
Woman.
their characters are very, very iconic. So you've got like, if you ask a 6-year-old kid, maybe they'll start Iron Man or maybe Spider-Man.
But more,
But like
you usually get like.
especially when we were really young, a lot of the time you'd hear like people say Batman, Superman.
Marvel's more like but Marvel's more of like a comedic thing, while DC's more like.
DC's more like, not hardcore, but
like.
They don't really have as much comedy in their
More
films.
serious, yeah. Like they have like occasional jokes, but Marvel is just very kind of like even when it's serious, it's
Like
kind of
even with
lighthearted.
Infinity War,
Like it has like lighthearted characters.
or like jokes in it and stuff.
Yeah,
like
like they're not very like hardcore, kind of grisly. Like
favorite place.
I live in the dark. Favorite place? Ooh.
No, plays.
Oh, plays.
You're a drama student, Cammy.
I thought you said plays.
No.
Well,
Well,
plays or musicals?
could be either. I really, really love The Play That Goes Wrong.
Oh my god.
And if you have never seen that, it's great.
It's
like,
so funny.
He was killed with...
Smells like cyanide.
No, it's cyanide. He
Cyanide.
smells like cyanide. It's really good. I recommend it to anybody who hasn't watched it.
The brother Cecil is...
Cecil.
Is it Cecil? Yeah, it is Cecil in the thing.
Yep. Cecil in general, anyway.
Okay, we're not getting into this again.
We're having this conversation again.
The brother gives me life is honestly a mood.
Oh yeah. Honestly, they all give me. They're
all my mood.
Like my mood at different times. But if none of you have ever seen it, I would 100% recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
So you love musicals, don't you?
Oh my gosh,
She lives off of musicals.
I live singing a musical. I probably know it, guys. Not to brag or anything. Oh, wink,
Roll off a
wink.
list of 5 quickly.
Okay,
Go.
Hamilton, Heathers, Legally Blonde, the musical, Mean Girls, Dear Evan Hansen.
You can't. Things that are traditionally musicals. So Dear Evan
traditional
Hansen,
ones?
No, like Dear Evan Hansen and Hamilton, like same, but like Mean Girls, it was a film. So
Things that okay, fine.
Things that start as musicals.
Fine, then
Go.
I can't say Heathers either. Dear Evan Hansen, Phantom of the Opera, Hamilton, Lion King was a film. Darn it. What's it called? Thing. Something rotten.
Thing. You're right over there. You're right.
I'm fine.
Hold on, I'll come back in a sec. You continue. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, and okay, and then what's it called? I have really bad memory, guys. I'm very bad with names. Next to Normal is a good one. Book of Mormon, Wicked, Aladdin, Anastasia. To list a few. There's a lot more. But yeah. I'm very bad with names. Oh, Spring Awakening's really good as well. It's kind of weird, but we love it. I was watching Heathers the other day in math class because our math teacher was doing whatever, and this one kid in our class, James, came and was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm watching Heathers." And he's like, "What's that?" And so I had to explain it to him. And to someone who's never watched it, or even if you have watched it, it's really weird. So he was like, "Okay then." So yeah, that was fun. But talking about our classes, my French class is pretty lit. Because our French teacher is really funny. He gets mad at us a lot because we're always talking and stuff. Then eventually he'll be like, "You know what? Go ahead. I don't care." And he's always roasting us. And the other day he played baritone in the middle of our French class, so that was fun. And he was roasting this one kid because we were doing our speaking exams.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Yeah, she's back. I'm telling the story about French. So I'm talking about our French teacher.
You used to take French, didn't you?
I still take French.
What do you do?
Yeah. So I was telling about the French teacher, our French teacher, Mashara, and he was roasting the other kid in our speaking exams because we were doing role plays, and he said he asked him, "What would you like to eat?" And he said, "I would like to eat the waitress."
Okay.
And he also said, when asked if he would like an omelet or salad or something, he was like, "I'd like to force an omelet down your throat." And when he was asked a choice between salad and fries, he just said "salad, please," in straight out flat English. And then at the end of the role play, we were supposed to ask the teacher a question, and so he couldn't remember the word, so he just went, "Toilet," and he's the French just started burst out laughing. He's like, "Are you asking me to go to the toilet with you?"
Oh my God. I haven't heard this story. I don't take French
Our
anymore.
French class is really lit. Our French teacher does a lot of things. On the first week, we learned the word for prostitute.
This is not appropriate.
Masturbation.
Stop! This is inappropriate. Change the subject. Change the subject. This is not appropriate for
Our young viewers.
I don't even know how old our viewers are, but
Hello.
it's fine.
So yeah, our French class is always so
Interesting.
fun. Interesting.
Questionable? Yes.
He's always roasting us. He's kind of mean, but like he's also hilarious, so it's fine.
Just like putting you guys down, love that.
Yeah.
Putting down
We
the speed.
love that. Hey, do you know what's terrible in our school? The math department.
Oh my gosh.
It's because so we used to have a really good math teacher called Mr. Rennie, but he retired. And so once he started leaving, the whole math department like went downhill and like
no, so we had who left first?
Mr. Rennie.
Did he? Yeah, so Mr. Rennie left first.
And then like
about how long ago? Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, one of them two.
I don't know.
And then
From there,
2 other maths teachers left the year after.
And then another one left.
And then one came in, and she was not very good. She isn't very good. She's still at school. And then another one left, and so they only have one teacher left from the original 4 or 5.
And like they were
from
all
like
good
5 years ago. They've literally got lost 4 or 5 maths teachers in like literally.
And those
5
were like all
years,
the
6
good
years.
teachers, so now we only have like
Yeah.
the bad ones.
And they
Okay.
have like a bunch of new ones. Not pretty
So
good.
our math teacher, we're in the same math class, is called Mr. Pattison, and he's like a goodish teacher, but he doesn't really help you, and he's kind of mean. And he always,
he gets. If you ask him for help, he's like, "You should have been listening." And I was like, "I was listening. I just don't
I just don't
understand."
understand. And he goes up a lot about his own personal life and his opinions. He's like,
Oh yeah.
do you guys want to hear the story about my daughter? It's like, today's my granddaughter's birthday.
He's like, "It's my granddaughter's birthday," and I was like, "Congratulations." He was like, "Yeah," and he started going on a tangent about it.
And this is why we don't get anything done in math class. Also, he's lots of opinions, like, because
He's very,
we were
very.
celebrating.
He's very strong-willed.
Yes, we were celebrating Black History Month. He's like, "Oh, I don't think we should celebrate Black History Month." Not because he's like racist or anything, but he was like,
He's like, "I don't think." No, he was like, "I don't think we should celebrate Black History Month. I don't think we should celebrate White History Month. I think we just celebrate History Month because there shouldn't be a
'Cause, like,
diversity."
yeah, 'cause
and I was
if
like, "Yeah, he's got a valid opinion."
yeah,
but he
because
was
like if you're only
proper going
celebrating
about
it, sure, if you only have like 1 month for Black History Month, you're essentially saying that like the rest of the year Black history isn't important. So
No, it's not just that as well. It's also the fact that I understand where it's coming from. It's like we shouldn't celebrate a specific Black History Month.
because then you
Should just that just basically makes a divide between different races and different people even more obvious. But he was like, it's not. I understand where he was coming from, and I kind of agree with the fact that it should just be like unity.
It just should be something that we always remember, that we shouldn't have to have like a special month for it. Like,
yeah,
or else
and it shouldn't just be like, oh, this is Black History Month.
the rest of the month it isn't important.
Yeah, it is important, and in that month, White History Month is important. Women who are white, doesn't matter, anything like that, or Asian, anything like that. It should just be like it kind of separated everybody. I understand what he was on about,
But
like it was kind of very, very opinionated. And
Also-
there were a couple of people who got a bit angry at that, but it was fine.
So he's also talking about how we shouldn't. So here we celebrate like Pirates Day, or well, not here, sorry. Where he's from, they celebrate Pirates Day, and he's like, I don't really get it. Like, we shouldn't be celebrating Pirates Day because pirates never actually came here. They actually went to like
They went off to like the other. He's from the Caribbean, so it's like okay, cool. Who's like, we shouldn't be celebrating it because pirates were apparently bad and they didn't come.
No,
they
he was like,
even
they
come.
didn't actually come to this island. They went to Jamaica.
Yeah. I'm
And like he needs
oh,
specific
cool.
details and all this. We're like, okay, Mr. Pattison, calm yourself.
You're right, mate. You're right over there.
What other weird teachers have we had? Oh, so our old math teacher, Mr. Rennie, once made us watch
was
like
so
a
funny.
30-minute video, and he's like, "Yeah, guys, I'm in this
it was
video."
Like, it was like a really, really bad. Like
It was like this
It was like
video
a
of like
really,
a
really-
church minister, and he was like doing like funny dances and stuff. I don't know.
It was
like-
a really boring video in general, and he made us watch the entire 30-minute thing, and it was a pretty old video.
And
we
he's
were
like, "Guys, I'm in this video," and we're like,
no. He was like, let's watch. He made us watch this 30-minute video, and it's like a proper old video, and
we were
and
like,
he was-
"Oh yeah, he
no,
must be."
So, and he was like, oh okay, and
Yeah.
we watched it all, and because there was a kid that was on the stage like doing all the stuff, and we were like, oh, it must have been him.
And then no.
And then he was like, and then we watched the whole thing. In like the last 10 seconds, the camera zoomed out, and you could just see the back of his head in the audience.
And he's like, "That's me, guys."
And it
And
was
we're
the
like,
whole 30-minute video just for that, and it was like, okay, cool.
He also had this like ongoing joke, and he's like, "No smiling in school."
Yeah, 'cause everyone was laughing, and he was like, "No smiling in school, students."
So that's like whenever he went on like the stage during like assemblies, or whatever, we'd all just shout like, "No smiling, Mr. Rennie."
Yeah, it's funny because he never really smiled.
Except like when Young won like the house cup.
Yeah, there was one of he was we had houses in our school. And they're like
For the first time in like 15 years, our house won like sports day.
Yeah, because our house is not. Our house is more.
It's
like,
actually our house has gone
like
like yeah, our house has gone. We've been winning things more recently, but before we hadn't won anything in like 15 years. So like the first time we won sports day, he was like smiling,
so
and we were like, "No
smiling."
smiling.
It's not because he's like upset or anything.
He's just like it's kind of a joke thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a jokey thing. He was really happy. He was dancing. We were like, "No smiling in school, Mr. Rennie." It was so funny.
So yeah, that's fun.
Got anything else to chat about today?
I don't know. What about you?
Any other teachers? We spoke about Mr. Morrison last time.
Yeah, we did. Mr. Galvin. Okay.
Oh,
Let's talk about Mr. G.
Mr. G.
Okay, so when we went on a
best
trip
life.
for New York recently,
yeah, it was a theatre-related trip, but it was a group of us that went up to New York for it.
so Mr. Galvin is one of the music teachers at the school, and so everyone else was ice skating except for me and my friend.
Yeah, I was ice skating as well, so I think it was only two of them that didn't ice skate, and then I ended up getting knocked over by a friend because I'm tiny, and therefore I could easily be knocked over. Not bitter or anything.
So we were sitting with Mr. Galvin and another teacher, and so he pulled out like a pocket watch, but on it was like a weed leaf.
Oh yeah.
Because his son had bought it, and he's like,
his son
"What's
is like
this?"
his son is like 15, 16.
Yeah.
He's a little bit like he's a bit younger than us, but
anyways, so he's like, you guys, you know what this is?" More like, "Oh, it's a weed leaf." And he's like, "Yeah, I know. I don't think my son realized."
when he bought it, and we all know he did.
We're
and
like,
it's like,
sure,
sure, Mr. G, sure.
And so he was like, he accidentally called it a cell phone, so throughout the entire thing, he was like, pretending it was a cell phone. He was like, "Hi, yes, let me just pull out my trusty cell phone." He was like, "Hello." And then he, like, apparently, according to his son, he was like, he woke them up at, like 4:20, like, by screaming, by looking at the pocket watch and, like, screaming, "It's 4:20!"
We had to fly out. We had, we had, like, a morning flight. And
So you had to get up, like,
I think we had to get up at, like, 4:15. And
So
his dad...
So he specifically chose that one time to look at the weed pocket watch and go scream to wake them up, "It's 4:20!"
Holding this weed pocket watch. It's like,
really
oh,
beautiful.
No.
So yeah, that was fun.
Silence.
And now I just sing in silence. Do, 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 do.
You're right?
Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, we've just reached the nearly 33-minute mark.
Yeah.
So we can cut it off now if you want. Do you have any other teachers you want to talk about?
Teachers.
Anything else?
Teachers.
Teachers or anything like that?
Oh, you know who scares me? Our chemistry teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Because she can go from, like, being really nice.
She's bipolar. And I'm not having anything bad about bipolar people, obviously, like that.
No.
But it's just a little bit scary when she gets really angry.
Because, like, you never know how she's going to respond. Like, she'll either be really nice about it, or she'll be like...
You'll ask her a question, and she'll either be really, really gentle and kind about it, or she'll
like,
really
scream at you.
angry, so you don't know whether you should ask
Like, the
her.
other day, we just finished our exams.
I'm all, like, we're both all for,
Yeah.
like, mental health appreciation, like, therapy, always talking about that, like, nothing to be ashamed of, anything like that, you should always get help if you want it.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of, anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, ADHD,
etc.
OCD, all that stuff. It's just the fact that it's a little bit scary when she gets a bit angry.
Like, the other day, we were doing exams, and a lot of the people did bad on the practical, and she singled out, like, all the boys, like, a lot of the boys.
Yeah, she got the people who did really well, and she was like, "Guys, teach them a masterclass."
And then she was like,
she was like, "You should be more like these people," and we all felt really, really like.
She was
awkward
like,
just
she was
watching it
yelling
as
at
well.
them. She was like, "Well, you obviously didn't read the instruction." It was really serious.
Yeah, she
then
was
she was
really
like really
angry.
nice to me, and
And
I
then-
like failed mine, so that was fun.
No, but she also she was kind of singling everybody who did well out, and she was like, "These are the star students. You should learn from them." And I was like, kind of a
Okay.
bit mean to those people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I think she kind of sometimes forgets we're just kids. Because she's like,
We're not
well,
really
yeah,
kids
obvious.
anymore,
Well,
but it's
teen-
like-
we're we're not like full-fledged adult. Like, we're not scientists. you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you guys obviously didn't read the instructions. You should pay more. Anyways, yeah. But then she was really nice to me about it, and I like failed mine. So I don't know.
It's alright. It's alright. It's
Sorry, me traumatized. What else? What else? I'm trying to think. I'm like running through all my teachers I have. Yeah, no. What about you?
You know who's iconic?
Who?
Mr. B.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So
we stand.
So what? Let me do the dab, but they can't see either. Also, nobody that again.
Okay, so
Actually,
Mr. B is an English teacher.
Yeah,
in
and
our
he's
school.
like he's really tall and he's really lanky and he's really thin, he's really lanky and he's like stereotypical and stuff like that. But he's like an amazing like electric guitarist. It's so funny. And he used to be in a band called Shoot to Kill.
And they agreed that if they ever got famous, he was
He
gonna
could change
change
his
his
name.
last name to Kill. So
So
was
his name was gonna be like change it from B to Kill, and it was,
so-
and then
And then when
no,
we were
like
in-
oh my god, it's Mr. Kill from Shoot to Kill,
It's
or
like,
Mr. B
excuse
from
me.
Shoot to Kill.
Are
Like,
you? What's his first name? I feel like we know this.
it doesn't matter. It's
Whatever.
like, oh my god, you're
So we're like,
blank
are you
B
blank?
from-
Are you blank Kill? Are you blank P from Shoot to Kill? And we're like,
And we were like,
pretending
when we
he
were
was
in
like
New
super
York, because
famous.
we're all tourists from New York. We're not from New York. I'm like, you can maybe tell that I'm not from New York. And that's Cammy. We were all like, we should get a random stranger to take a picture with you by going, oh my god,
Yeah, we
it's
want.
blank B from Shoot to Kill and take pictures with him. We're trying to get a tourist.
We're
to
just gonna
do it.
call him
Because
John for now, because I
yeah,
can't remember his
I can't
name. I was
remember
like,
his name.
oh my god, are you John B from A Shoot to Kill? And we're gonna see if we could like get people to
Like,
pretend that,
iconic.
like, get people to believe that he was actually famous, but we didn't in the end, so that was disappointing.
We should have. It was
know.
so funny.
It was really funny. So anyways, he's just a lot of fun. Like when we were going to see the play that went wrong,
Good
we go. I don't know anymore. We made him wear like a hipster beanie, and we're like taking pictures. He looks like an iconic hipster because he was wearing like a gray sweater and like
It was so funny.
flat. It was like iconic.
Okay, nothing else to talk about?
No. Yeah, not
Yeah,
really.
okay.
You want to
Well,
wrap it up?
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening. I was going to say watching our podcast. Listening to our podcast. Please drop a like or a comment for any future themes you want, anything like that. Please drop a like, subscribe, put on your post notifications, all that good stuff. Follow
All that
us
good
on
stuff.
Tumblr,
Twitter.
podcast. We've got Twitter, we've got Tumblr, we've got Instagram, we've got.
I think that's it.
That's it, yeah. But for
And
all the
YouTube,
things,
obviously.
Yeah, for all we just Copyrighted Podcast, all of those platforms. Please give us a follow, share with your friends, give a like, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Bye.